You guys know I love Broly, and we just got 2 Brolys. Not 1, but 2, and they finally come on me hot. It's so sick, which is also why I had to get a custom animation for this video to go on the thumbnail. But more specifically, let's summon. I don't really think it matters where we start. I want to give a huge shout out to Dokkan, and I think it is so freaking cool having the pity. Now, the pity is still a lot. If you're a new player, it is not the best. Oh! Actual just straight up new. Oh, I forgot about this. Sorry, this week has been a little crazy, so I haven't necessarily been able to keep up with everything. I forgot that there were so many animations a day to download. I did not go look at them because obviously you guys know, like, I haven't got to see how well these units perform or anything like that because, again, busy. But I also wouldn't have went to go see it anyway because I want to use them and get my first time reaction of using them in the video. So this video that you're watching can't end until we get at least a copy of Broly and a copy of the Gohan. And hopefully you guys are here for this content and you go down there and you hit that like button. I would absolutely appreciate that. Now, I do hope there is not a the movie in the title. That would be really great. That would be the best thing ever right now. Because I don't necessarily want to do that because I kind of just want to, like, actually... Oh, dude, wait, that actually looks sick. That looks sick. I kind of just want to be able to, like, dive in and use the characters, you know? But what I was going to say is that, oh, we got the Cyber unit already. It's so crazy that we just got her for the first time, like, with that fit in Legends, and now for the first time ever, we're getting it in Dokkan. Like, I just don't feel like this stuff can be a coincidence, man. Like, I don't know. Like, it's happened way too much, you know what I mean, like, for it to be a coincidence at all. But oh yeah, and of course you guys know we are sponsored by G Fuel, and you can use code NANO to save on tons of stuff like this kite, if this is still available, the Kaiju number 8 collector's box that comes with the shaker cup. But there's a JJK flavor that they just announced and drops on September 18th, and you guys can use code NANO to save money on it. It comes in this collector's box. It is got a brand new Sukina's finger flavor, which sounds so funny if you don't watch JJK, but pretty cool if you do watch JJK. It is a tea flavor. Now, this I don't believe is available right now. Listen, sometimes you gotta pick things up when you can, but this right here is like my sort of reasoning to be excited to try this out. I'm not the biggest on, like, flavor teas IRL, like I just like sweet tea, but they made me a believer on the G Fuel tea flavors because this one is so good. So I'm actually really excited to try it out. So I'm excited to get mine in. Of course, I'll be using code NANO on that as well. Sometimes they send it to me, but also sometimes I just like to have another one because I really just genuinely like G Fuel. And then there's the Dragon Ball flavors. This is Naruto flavors I talk about all the time, but there are One Piece flavors up for pre-order that also, yes, you can use code NANO to save on. You get all 4 of them individually. Trying to pick up one of them, you can use code NANO, save money on that, or you get a collector's box. It comes in this treasure chest collector's box. You get all 4 flavors together. All that available at gfuel.com. I'm gonna put a link to it down below in the description. Thank you, G Fuel, for being a sponsor, being awesome. And honestly, even if you're not looking for flavors, they have awesome shaker cups over there too that you can pick up. Use code NANO, you save money on that too. So thank you, G Fuel, for being a sponsor. Thank you guys for using code NANO. I'm just reminding you guys, I know a lot of you just drink G Fuel. I do have a code. It does save you money and it supports the channel to be able to do more summons like what you're seeing right here. So anyway, G Fuel, thank you for sponsoring us. The one thing I was gonna give a shout out to Dokkan with that I think is really, really cool is that these coins right here, you can gather them from both part 1 and part 2. You can exchange them between the 2 banners, right? And the fact that right now, I don't have enough of either one, but I will after we're done summoning. I could go pick up a dupe of either of the 4 characters from this celebration. I think that's really cool. Like, that is one of the coolest things they've done. I do wish it was a little lower, but the fact that you can, and this is what I was talking about, new accounts versus, I didn't get to get it out, but versus wells, is like, if you are a well or you're an older player, I think is a better way to say it, because you're just going to acquire characters over time. You can baba those characters and get more of those coins, and then it doesn't actually take the 2,500 stones to get to pity, right? Matter of fact, I did not spend anywhere near as many stones as it would appear if you looked at how many coins I have right now. It's just that I was able to baba shop so many of them and get more of those coins just through bobbying SSRs that I already have rainbowed in my box. So I think that is like a really, 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 really cool thing for them to do. And I hope and pray that it's more than here. I hope that 10th anniversary has it. I hope Tanabata has it. I'm not going to just assume that we're going to get it on the next Dokkan Fest. It probably won't happen like that, but I would love to see it at least for the bigger celebrations where they are, because like with these big celebrations, they're dropping so many characters, right? Like, we literally just got Goku and Broly 2.5 weeks ago, you know, 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, something like that, right? 2.5, right? Because they dropped on, I don't know. It's been a little hectic lately. And with that in mind, if you clicked on this video for anything specific, all I will say is that it was an honest mistake. And if you know, you know. And that's really their all is to say about that. So there you go. Now, I will say we are approaching Daima. If you guys were not around back in the day, whenever things are dropping, Dokkan took advantage of it. You know, UI Goku, the night. Ooh, can we see? Is there a new double screen? Okay. The night that UI Goku happened in the anime, he came out literally episodes, what was it, 109, 110? He came out that weekend. And he didn't have his awakening because he awakened into Mastered. No, it's not the technical name, but it's just the best way to differentiate them. He awakened into Mastered UI, or a unit that could, you know, transform into that. The original Int UI Goku in the game. But that actually debuted in the game the night that he debuted in the anime. And then same thing with Vegito and Rose. Like, it's just so cool to be able to watch that and then use them in the game. So I really am expecting, if not a Dokkan Fest, probably a Dokkan Fest, but if not a Dokkan Fest or an LR, you know, the weekend that Daima is premiering, there will be a Daima like Goku or Vegeta or multiple characters available in Dokkan and probably in Legends as well. Both mobile games will likely take advantage of the fact that Dragon Ball is back. And I am very, very excited about Daima. You know, if you watch the podcast with Dotto, Key Moments, you guys are probably already talk about it. I'll put a link to it down below in the description if you haven't. But anyway, it's just a podcast with Dotto where we talk about a lot of things, but very specifically, usually Dragon Ball. And in that podcast, when we first got info for Daima, both of us, or he predicted it, and I was like, oh, that's actually probably a pretty good assumption, is that the finale of Daima would probably be Super Saiyan Goku. Like, we didn't know really just how, ooh, a fusion, okay. We didn't know just how crazy they would get with Daima, you know? And I felt, to me, from the advertisement, which maybe is a bit of a fake out, I don't know. Again, we don't still really know, but if you've seen the latest trailer, not really spoilers. I mean, it's an official trailer that's been out for like a week now or something like that. But Goku goes Super Saiyan, right? Which, I mean, it is expected. Oh, Harutogan. It is expected that Goku would be able to go Super Saiyan, but both Dotto and I believed it would be a very grounded story. You know, and I'm just not saying that it still won't be a grounded story, which I truly, coming off of like Super, where there's just so much crazy stuff, especially once you step into the manga stuff that we haven't been animated, there's just so much insanity, right? So like a grounded story is not bad at all. It's kind of a weird comparison, but like with Fast and Furious, right? Like after watching Fast 10 and Fast 9, and you know, I wouldn't mind, and I think it's what we're getting just for the sake of budget, but I wouldn't mind like a grounded Fast and Furious movie again. I'm not one of those people that always says it's been about racing, because if you go back and just even watch 1 and 2, like it's not really about racing. They're more like, I don't know, it's not all about racing. There's like so much more to the story than racing, but I would love like a much more grounded Fast and Furious. So with that in mind, I know it's like a weird way to like describe it, but a grounded Dragon Ball, like I'm totally here for that, you know? But now that we've seen that they're just showing off Super Saiyan, I think that's like, you know, I'm not going to go too crazy, but I think 4 is in this. Like, I don't know. You know, I don't think it's out of maybe the realm of possibility, but I don't know. Like, would I love to see 4 animated with how good Daima looks so far? Yeah, dude, come on. Super Saiyan 4 might be my favorite form overall. I don't know. I go back and forth because there's so many. It's just Dragon Ball's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really hard to choose like a very specific form to pick out of all of them. I do think, as much as I really do like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like Goku owns, even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I think the best that Super Saiyan 4 looks, speaking of, the best Super Saiyan 4 looks is on Goku. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has got to be one of the just most iconic, like, anime things ever. Like, I don't know. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is just so sick. When are we gonna get their EZA? That'll actually be a pretty sick EZA. Was that announced? Maybe did I miss it? Because that feels like an EZA that should probably happen here, right? Like their EZA feels like it should absolutely be here in this celebration at some point. I feel like I would have seen that, but again, been a little busy, so also not the most impossible thing for me to miss that. Okay, we have another pairing. Can we? Okay, I was getting ready to possibly have to scream out a Zeno. Anyways. Now that we know Daima maybe isn't as grounded, because like, again, our prediction, Super Saiyan finale type thing. Now we know it's probably going to happen fairly quick. I think like, and I'm not someone that always goes to like, you know, saying, oh man, I'm excited to see this in Dokkan and Legends. But since I am literally playing Dokkan right now, I'll join in on that. I am very excited to see, oh, I don't have him rainbowed. Dang, I forgot how sick his SSR art is. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's some nice looking SSR art. Anyway, I am just excited to see what Daima has to offer, and then how these games are able to implement those things. Because I think Daima is just gonna be, okay, come on, man. Let's get a Broly. Let's get a Gohan. Let's bring it home. Let's not have the movie in the title. Please, Dokkan. But yeah, it'd just be exciting. Also, really, like, Legends still has tons to work with. I'll see people, the doomsayers, like, Legends is running out of stuff. And I'm like, Legends just produces such fewer content than Dokkan, right? Because, well, if they keep up anniversaries like the 6th anniversary, not so much, you know, but Dokkan just has so many celebrations where they really do just drop so many characters, right? Like, I don't know, like, when you think about it, like, if I'm not mistaken, Dokkan dropped somewhere close to like 30-ish premium characters, like between Dokkan Fests and LRs and all of that. My game was trying to lag out on me. A lot of people are definitely playing right now. They're definitely stressing the servers right now. But anyway, I think Dokkan releases roughly 30 something characters a year, where Legends releases roughly 15 to 18. That is a lot in terms of content. You know what I mean? Because every new character, I know there's been a debate lately of whether new characters are content or not. I think that they are. I think that they are limited content as opposed to like actually new stages with the new characters to use the new characters with. But I do think that new characters are content. They are, because they give you, you want to go try out the other events with the new characters. That's kind of how it works. Not as much in a, you know, in Dokkan like it is with Legends, because in Legends you have PvP, and so new characters are really new. Even if you don't pull them, it's new content just to have to fight the new character, right? It's new teams, new metas, new etc. But anyway, you know, Dokkan definitely has much more of a, and I think they can keep getting creative. We all can theory craft characters, and there are people getting paid lots and lots of money to literally theory craft and then take that theory and put it into reality. So there's always going to be new characters, regardless of whether they get new anime. Such a long-winded way of saying Daima will just genuinely provide a new breath of life into the game. And I don't think it will affect 10th anniversary. I think 10th anniversary has been, it's been that golden text on the, ever since they announced the roadmap a year ago. It has been that sort of like shining star that they are building to. And it's almost like, where do they go after that? But of course, Daima will be premiering. I don't know if has it been confirmed yet? I could have sworn I saw a confirmation of 20 episodes, and then I brought that up somewhere, and the people were like, well, it was never confirmed. But I've seen roughly 20 episodes. Well, I mean, you're getting one a week. 20 episodes is, see what I'm saying? Look at that. 20 episodes is, I mean, what was that, like 6 months of content? So starting in October, that's going to last until at least like March. That would be post anniversary at this point, which will also be Global's anniversary for the first time ever, which is going to be really cool. To finally see that happen and see the global players get to join in on the excitement of the new shiny units that typically set the, like, they kind of sort of set up the tone for the rest of the year, you know? And I think, I don't know, I feel like every year has sort of reflected that of its sort of anniversary characters. When you think about 7th anniversary and everything post 7th anniversary, like, a lot of those characters, like worldwide cooler celebration, are you kidding me? That was so sick, dude. Tanabata with the Vegeta and Trunks. I'm not even that biggest of a glazer of that moment, but like that unit was so sick. Like that unit was so good, you know? And then anyway, all this to really just say is that I don't think this will affect 10th anniversary. And then speaking, like, with 10th anniversary, sorry, Daima, I don't think Daima being here, I don't think Daima somehow shifts what they're going to do with the units. With 10th anniversary in mind, like, I know that we've all been saying fusions, and I see some people that I think don't fully understand what's going on with the manga. I see so many people want the manga, and I would love to, for one day, for all of us to be wrong, and it would be so cool if we get to 10th anniversary and it's manga characters. But I just, like, I don't know. If I were the people that owned Dragon Ball, I would not want our mobile game being the first time that in an official capacity people get to see those new moments in motion, you know, especially since Dokkan's entire sort of goal, or we just presume it is to truly replicate the anime, right? So many of these moments really do look just torn out of the anime. Sometimes it is people actually complaining because the super attacks look too much like their reference material. Like it looks like you're just watching like you're just watching the anime. And I guess some people portray that in a bad way somehow, but I think it's a good thing. I personally think it is a good thing. I really do, you know? And so anyway, so to potentially see those moments for the first time through a mobile game, I just don't like, I think that you would see those characters honestly in a game like Legends, in a game like Sparking Zero, in any other game besides this one, because this one, truly, they are able to make it look so close to the anime. The other thing too, which I guess they do have the manga panels for reference, but and their original stuff has definitely, there are some of these originals that look really, really good, but sometimes they've also struggled. So I do wonder if they would also be nervous attempting to animate manga panel sequences without truly any other reference. Like, I do wonder what that would it'd be interesting to see what that would look like. Anyway, I don't think it'll be manga. I don't think we'll see anything that's just manga only until it is actually officially animated. And again, it just, what I say, it stands. I just don't think that the people who own the anime would want Dokkan to be the first time that you see these cool, really hype, fan favorite moments from the manga animated for the first time via Dokkan. And I know people are kind of over, or I think they are. I don't know. It's weird. I can't tell if it's just like a loud subsection of people or if it really is like a unanimous thing. It does appear that some people are kind of tired of seeing fusions, but I do think that if we see fusions again for 10th anniversary, it will be in a really unique way. The thing I've suggested for the longest time is the one thing this game has not done is like an optional fusion, like when you hop into the game, like you can literally choose whether you want to fuse into Vegeta or you want to fuse into Gogeta. Or if they want to keep the Gogeta unit, just purely Gogeta, then you would get to choose whether you go to Vegeta Blue or Super Vegeta. And I think that is sort of the next evolution of what they could probably do in this game. And that could easily be accomplished because we have swiping up, we have swiping down, but we don't have swiping left and we don't have swiping right. So like you would just pick up the unit and then you would have the opportunity to actually swipe left or right, I really do think that is like the next step. I think. I don't know what else they would do. We've had these units like a few times now, so I think like the thing that would keep them fresh would be actual selectable like fusions. So I don't know, like it's gonna be so like, I'm not sure. I'm very excited about the units that we're summoning for. I want to make that very clear. Like I just want to talk about this. I think it's so interesting. I don't know. It's something about them having the 10th anniversary be this golden text, this golden text. And it just seems like, and I know they haven't said anything about it, but it's something about, they had a roadmap that had 9th anniversary and 10th anniversary on there. 9th anniversary did not have the same aesthetic as the 10th, And it's a big deal for a game to last 10 years. It's a huge deal for a game to last 10 years. There is no way when they made this game and gave the okay to them and said, yeah, let's make this like, action turn-based RPG. It's not an action RPG, but turn-based RPG on mobile, where it's like Dragon Ball, like in your pocket, on your phone, There's just no way that they thought it would go as far as it has and would resonate with people like it has. There have been so many other games, and granted, they are not Dragon Ball, which Dragon Ball has had games shut down. We had X Keeper shut down. We had Buchigiri match shut down, which granted, those weren't apps. Please, Broly! That's not Broly. That's Cooler. We do like Cooler in this household, though. Cooler is such a freaking awesome character. But, dude, I thought Weebly might be a fake out. I did, man. Instead, it's Oceanus. Why? Cooler and Oceanus, why have you forsaken me? All right, I'm gonna swap banners. The Dokkan Fest is not being nice to me. We're gonna do a little swappity swoopity swap. I have to. All right, this is our last one. We're on this banner until we hopefully pull a Gohan. Also, oh, dude. Okay, wait. Wait, y'all. Okay. Granted, do I think the cut-ins are a little bit of a lazy way to do it? Yes, but I do think that's pretty sick. Oh man. Okay. All right. You know what? That was kind of nice. All right. That was I can't complain. No complaints. That was pretty cool. You know what? Maybe a few complaints. We're like 1,000 stones in and I can't get him. Good thing for pity, Good thing for pity. But I want to use pity to be a dupe. Like I want to pull one. All right, let's swap. Let's go to Gohan. On Gohan's banner, we can get Cell Max. There are some other LRs I believe that I need, but specifically we can get like Cell Max is on here, right? Because every LR is on this banner. So we want copies of Cell Max if we're not getting the Gohan. I don't think I need any carnivals. I have stupidly rainbowed most units on their banners. That has only been in the recent-ish era where I've kind of... Whoa! Okay, damn, that was cool. That was cool. Dude, you don't think we can first multi a Gohan, right? You don't think. First multi Gohan? First multi Gohan and then I pick up his dupe with the coins that I have? Please, man. Oh, man. Get away from me. First ever carnival unit, Goku. Leave me alone. I want Gohan, bro. Oh, God. I got the Turles goons coming after me now. Oh, no. No! So, back to the discussion at hand of 10th anniversary. And I know this is really deep to bring this up. But if it wasn't fusions, what could it even be? You know? 10 years in, games lasted forever. What could it be? I do now remember what I was talking about. I was talking about all the different anime games that have come and gone. Oh, and Buchigiri and X Keeper is coming and going too. You know, again, not totally fair to compare them because they didn't get apps. I think if Buchigiri had an app, that game would have had more popularity, but it didn't. It was a browser-based game, which again, you can do so much. You can do a lot in a browser, but like, I just don't think it resonated with people having to go to a browser and all of that. And I also think there is something about putting a bunch of money into what is just, and again, this is just an app that at the end of the day could get taken down and we lose everything. But there is like a weird feeling of doing it in a, you know, putting money into a browser game versus putting it into this. I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from, but there's a difference. I don't know. There's like a difference to it. Those two games have shut down, you know, plenty of other gacha games have shut down as well. And I'm speaking mostly of anime. One that I talked about very sparingly, and I talked about a little bit when it shut down, and I didn't ever make content on it because I just like playing a lot of random games, you know what I mean? Especially like just on the phone, like just, I don't know, you know, sometimes you're just like, I have like a second here and you just download something like Puyoverse games and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You just download them, you just want to check them out, you want to try them out, people are talking about them, you want to see what they're you know, that they're all talking about. One though that is in that realm that I actually did play quite a bit, and I wish still was around, like in an official capacity. I think some people brought back. Oh, cool. We're just gonna pull all the carnivals on that banner and not pull the Gohan. That's so sick. Let me spit this out. Is Dragali's Lost? I really like that game. You know, I had some cool stuff. I like the Persona crossover stuff. I had some other neat, like semi-exclusive things in that game, and I never spent money on that game. I think maybe I spent $5 or $10 just to help with I was like low on not currency, but I don't know, it was just like to sort of speed things up because, you know, they time gate stuff. That game really wasn't bad about that, unless I'm misremembering. It has been a few years now since I played that, but man, dude, that was a game I really liked. Never really made content on because I didn't feel like it made sense on my channel, which that's the thing too. Like, just because I played another gacha game does not mean I feel the need to make a video on it. That one I did come close to almost doing a couple times just because I was so into it, but I was like, man, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But I did. I liked that game a lot. And that game, you know, is sort of come and gone. So there's been just so many games. Another one I want to shout out. This is so random. Let's see if it's on my iPad here. There was this Attack on Titan game that I liked so much. Let's see if it's on here. Come on, Goku. Imagine I just got a Zeno and I didn't see it because I have my I'm looking at my tablet. I'm looking at my tablet. I can't see the top of the screen right now. Oh man, it is re-downloading it. This is because it's in my account. I can technically re-download it even though the game does not exist anymore. This game had some of my favorite OST. Oh dude, I loved this Attack on Titan game. Another game that I wish I would have just made a video on just so it existed somewhere. Like, I talked to Ryan every now and again about, there was a Hunter x Hunter game, and that game went down, but he had videos on it. And so he can like go back and rewatch those videos. I think that's so cool. So I think for that reason alone, I do wish I'd made a video over Dragali's Lost, and I wish I'd made a video over this Attack on Titan game, because then I would at least have videos like I could see myself like play it, you know? Anyway, look, it was this game. It was this AOT game, dude. I loved it, man. I loved the gameplay. I loved like the summons in it. And again, a game that never actually I really put money into, but I just really liked it. Thank you for playing Attack on Titan Tactics. The service to provide Attack on Titan Tactics has ended 4 years ago. I made a summoning video on that, but I never got the chance to upload it. I did pull I pulled Mai, and I pulled, oh my gosh, what is her name from U11? I can't think of her name. Cannot think of her name. There were so many characters in the freaking Tournament of Power. It is so hard to remember a lot of them. It really is. I remember whenever 5th anniversary for Legends came out, there was I'm probably about to say it wrong again. I want to say Casserole, but that's not his name, right? He was the leader of U11, or he was like the not the leader, because he's like the captain or whatever. Anyway, I couldn't remember his name. I am probably saying it wrong right now. It probably is not Casserole. Dude, come on, Dokkan. What are we? I won't lie to y'all. I feel like I had a pretty good part 1. So I felt like this was probably coming, but dang, dude, I didn't want there to be other movie in the title, man. I didn't want that. I didn't want to do all these stones and not some of them be for like maybe a collab summon, because we didn't do a collab summon on part 1. Maybe we need to on part 2, you know. And maybe I also throw some summons at the other banners, because I do still like those units a lot. I need to try these though. I gotta get these. I gotta try these. Where are these? Why? No, dude. Ah, please, man. Piccolo at 18. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? I don't want to get shafted. I don't want to get shafted. We have an Ultra or an LF coming like next week in Legends too. And then Daima. My guess is that there will definitely be like an October 1st DFE, which again is gonna be so crazy because the versions are synced, right? The only thing that we don't have on global side is Jiren, right? I think Jiren's the only thing that global side is missing. And so they just have to find a way to work him probably into a banner. And my guess is that JP will get him as well. I'm assuming. Because again, same version. So we should get all the same things. Please, come on. Dude, this would be so cool to get Gohan on this animation specifically. Please, man. Please tell me. No, it is Gohan. God, I hate this game, dude. I be doing that stuff too much. Are you listening to me? Dang, dude. No way. This multi's crazy, man. This multi's crazy. Oh my gosh, why? Man, dude. Dude, how about Baby and Sparking Zero though? Bro, that character looks crazy in Sparking Zero. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'm now down to my final rotation. I have no Broly and I have no Gohan. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Whew. Please. Come on. I have, let's see, we get 10 characters a pop. I have 3 multis left, so I have 30 characters left. No, wait. That was the, okay. 40 characters. Last rotation. For whatever reason, I think in my head, I just told myself we just did the first of this. Okay, here we go. You know what would be the craziest comeback is if I get Gohan here and I can swap back to Broly's banner and I get Broly all without having to buy any more stones. Now that would be peak gaming. Unfortunately, that's probably not the timeline that we're in right now. Okay. That's probably not the timeline that we're in. Man, I brought up a show that I'm watching, but it's a fairly popular show, and I don't want to mention it because I don't want to get spoiled. I will talk about it when I get, like, I watch it all. This is so meaningless that I'll have this conversation. I almost said it because something I said made me think it. Anyway, but I don't want to mention it because, like, funny enough, and I know most of y'all are chill, especially if you watch this far in the video. Like, I know most of you are chill. Like, you're not going to go out of your way to do it. I think some people just, like, enjoy spoiling. I don't know why you enjoy spoiling people, but I know that I don't. I don't enjoy spoiling people on things. I can't stand doing that. So I don't, if I can help it. But anyway, I'm watching this show and I don't want to mention it because I don't want to get spoiled on it. But back when I used to watch Attack on Titan, a lot of people didn't realize, I guess, because I didn't talk about it a ton, because I was a anime only. I didn't read the manga and I didn't really interact with too much Attack on Titan stuff on purpose, so that way it didn't get put into my feed. And I didn't get spoiled. I got minorly spoiled on something right before the end, but it like wasn't, it was an out of context image and it didn't really mean that much to me. So like, anyway, I never talked about watching Attack on Titan once we got close to the end. Like I think for about 2 years, I stopped talking about Attack on Titan. If you watch like older videos, like you'll hear me talk about it, but I just stopped talking about it because I just did not want someone to realize that I was an anime only watcher and try to like spoil me on stuff. So I just stopped talking about it. And so I about mentioned this show, but I don't want to do it because I know, again, 99% of you are chill. If you watched the video this far, I know you are, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. But for that 1% that might have watched this far, I would mention that show and be like, I can't do it. But I started a show since I was doing a bit of traveling. Does that mean anything? Does that mean something? I don't actually remember. Does it just mean they're fusing? Yeah, because it's not, I've never seen it rewind a VB animation, huh? I don't think. No. Okay. So I guess it just meant guaranteed fusion. I think that it does, like Beerus and Whis with one, like Beerus with one character or Whis with one character. I did feel like that meant something. Would love if this was a Gohan, but dude. Oh my God, this game. You can't make this up. I have to buy stones. Was that it? Was that the last one, or is this, or are we at the freebie? All right, I'm restocked, refueled. Let's go, man. I mean, dude, we got to get a copy. We got a copy of each. And I'll be real, I'd be okay with that. Like, I mean, because I can probably, you know, just pick them up in the shop, and then like they at least will be 69%. The thing is, I will say this. It was really deep to say this. Someone asked me this on stream the other day, and I just answered, like, honestly, I think at the end of the day, when you're playing these gacha games, you know, kits do matter to an extent, because like you know, if you, depending on where your account is at, my account, I don't necessarily need a character for the sake of like beating content. You know, I've got a friend on Global that really just tries to get stuff 55%, and he can beat pretty much everything. You know, I also think that a lot of the times, a lot of community really overlooks items, and the developers absolutely take into account that you can use items, right? Like, I know there are some instances where items are you know, limited and et cetera, or a lot these days, but there's still at least one usually available to you, right? And so unless you are someone that is in a situation where you need characters to actually beat content, like, kits are important, but they're not as important if you're someone who just, if you have a team that can defeat most of the content in the game or all the content in the game. And oh, sorry, and that was saying about him is he has mostly 55%. It's like, I'm serious, this almost entire box is 55%. It's at least for a while, right? Like, he tries to get one copy and he does not go for anything else. He has the copy, and typically the new character 55% is still really good and can still take down most of the content. Are they better 100%? Yes. But, you know, he can beat pretty much everything. Sometimes he has to use items, but like, I won't lie. Have I shifted to trying to beat stuff without items? Yes, but I also have a pretty insane box, and I do find it fun. Especially sometimes if you have to do multiple attempts. Like, there's definitely been probably plenty of videos that you guys have seen on my channel, and I could have just popped an item and would have probably been fine, but then it's not nearly as fun to do that for me. But if you're someone who's just literally trying to beat the content for the sake of beating the content, just use the item, man. Like, this is a gacha game where sometimes you do have to spend lots of money to get the things you want, and instead of spending all those things to get the things you want for that little extra edge for having that rainbow star, just use the item that you farmed for free. You know what I mean? So anyway, all that to say, minus the importance of kits, which do come into play. And I mean, if they do make a unit that's just like absolutely like just garbage, like think how bad Raditz kit was, you know, stuff like that, then maybe on that is like an easy skip. Very long-winded way to say, I got asked if you should skip this or not. And I'm a very big advocate for, this is a game about characters. That's literally what this game is about, is characters. And so if you are a huge fan of Second Coming, which I am, I'm not the biggest fan of Bio Broly, but I think Bio Broly has like some actually solid moments. I think that movie is overhated just because of how, like, it would have been just so much cooler to have seen Broly do his thing again for a third time as Broly, but you're getting to see like Trunks and Goten and Krillin like take him and beat him. I would just rather seen that happen than like the monstrosity that is Bio Broly. And so I didn't necessarily love Bio Broly that much growing up, but Second Coming and especially Second Coming and movie 8 specifically were two of my favorite things to watch as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I just love those movies. And I think it's just important to get characters that you actually like, right? I mean, sometimes it's easy to like a character too if they're just really good in the game, but I do think it is important to summon for characters that you like. However, I think that if you are someone that is like trying to squeeze every single stone you can, every single one you can out of a free-to-play account, then summoning on these, again, if you like the characters, that's fine, but you might have to take into account that you will probably not have as many stones to summon on the 10th anniversary. And the thing is, because of the way worldwide works for JP accounts and now you global players as well, the 10th anniversary is in like 4 months. It starts on January 30th, October 30th, November 30th, December 30th, January 3rd. Literally 4 months and like, what, 17 days? We will have 10th anniversary units that will look infinitely better than these. And probably we'll see maybe the biggest power creep we've ever seen in the game, because they will probably feel like this is 10th anniversary. You know, we have to justify that as 10th anniversary, and they will probably have the absolute craziest kits we have ever seen. And so I do think if you are trying to get the absolute most out of your free-to-play stones, then if you summon here because you really like Second Coming, and I think that this unit is going to be so cool, I really do, then you just have dude, let's go. Let's go. Damn, dude, can I get a like on this video? Oh my gosh, there he is, the prodigal son. Oh man, dude. All right, we got him. It's time to swap. We're going to Broly's banner. Hi, Broly. What's up, man? Dokkan has lots of jokes today. Okay. All right, let's get you locked up, Gohan. Thank you, man. I appreciate you showing up. About to get you awakened and try you out here in a second. But for now, let's get Broly. All right. I think I started with like 1,600 stones, something like that. I bought another 1,000. So if we do all of these, I think we're spending somewhere between 2,500 and 2,700 stones total. I mean, pretty terrible, but like, you talk to Truth, he tell you, really, imagine I'm able to wrap up right here, right now. We just get both units. That would be really sick. I can't hold y'all, would not complain. That would be phenomenal if a Broly wanted to show up right here. Wait, is that back to back Broly? Oh my gosh, dude, back to back. Oh, thank you, and Gohan, the Gohan. Oh man, dude. Oh, I hope you guys, dude, that SSR is crazy. Hang on, let me see this. We're gonna finish the rotation because I'm not leaving it in the middle of our dude, that silhouette is nuts. That's one of the craziest silhouettes in the game, dude. He's just huge, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, anyway, let's finish this rotation out. That was sick. I still think it's maybe a wee bit of a movie. Just a wee bit. I think I've been summoning for, I don't know what's cut down for you guys, but I've been summoning for over an hour. We cutting some stuff down, you know, having a little bit of fun there. But anyway, or I guess I've not been actually in the act of pressing the summon button for a full hour, but like buying the stone, like I've been attempting to get these units essentially for an hour and like 20 minutes between buying stones, doing summons, and all of that. Anyway, oh my God. Guys, that was great. Ooh man. Okay. Wow, that was sick. That was even more sick that we got that Family Come On My High animation to then get the Gohan. That was so dope. Oh my gosh, that was so sick. I was so excited to try these units out, man. Like actually. Broly! Let's go! Oh my gosh, that was not even an animation. He's 69%, dude. Oh, the comeback is real. What is this? Oh my gosh. Wow, that was for nothing. Dang, dude, his silhouette is so sick. Oh man, what a comeback. What a just insane comeback, man. My gosh. Anyway, to wrap up what I was saying, I think that if you're trying to like maximize stones, 10th anniversary, and you can argue the conversation that is like, yeah, but you could always be sort of waiting for the next thing. But I think 10th Annie is the one time where you just say, screw all that, roll all that out. I think the game has been building to this 10th anniversary. They obviously have more stuff on the horizon after that, but I do think 10th anniversary is like the magnus opus of this game. So if there's ever time to spend your stones, that will be the time to do it. Man, And speaking of doing things, if you guys are looking for more content available right here on this channel, you can click in this video right here. I'll see you guys over in that one. Don't forget, you're going to pick up the JJK G Fuel bundle. Use code NANO, link in the description. It launches on September 18th, I believe, assuming there are no delays or they need to change anything. That could always change. It hopefully doesn't. And use code NANO. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.